leads the nation for a second straight year in block shots per game, nearly 5. There he is, number 33 in red, jumping center Jamarion Sharp. No surprise he wins the tap. Former Boston College Eagle and Maryland Terrapin. Emmanuel Acott is somebody we haven't talked about. He is also a difference maker. Here he is, number 13, firing for the first time, and he connects.
And you can see right now, backing off of Brandon Huntley-Hatfield, he's only 1 for 7 from beyond the three-point arc this year. And, of course, because I talked about it, he knocks one down.
It's about 2 hours south of here, and I have a feeling many folks are going to be calling in sick tomorrow with this late tip. Sidney Curry to the left hand.
And has not been that this year.
And you can tell this Louisville team might be 0-9, but there is no apathy among the fan base. Nice cut by McKnight for his first 2. McKnight. Did he hit him with a boom bip? I don't know, body type, the way he carries himself. Never too high, never too low. Ellis with a sweet pull-up.
A coach and be a first-round NBA draft pick. The only one, and when you think of Kenny Payne, you think of great recruiting, is the big fella leading the nations in block shot and coming up with a big one there, trying to turn into some offense on the other end for McKnight.
He leans in now for 6 points. And last year was kind of his emergence. He tied with Indiana's Trace Jackson Davis for the 3rd most dunks in college basketball. Offense is still a work in progress, but he can do that.
I'll give you credit for that.
Passes anywhere near the rim.
Absolutely, and you see, without someone really being attached, and I love the way he puts the right hand up to allow Hamilton to know he's open.
He can tap his head every time he dunks because he's dunking on everybody. 8-0 Western Kentucky run. Snapped by Ellis. 3 ball. Here's Ellis. Back into the game, Jalen Withers playing with those 2 fouls. He's got his first 2 points.
But Kenny Payne, he's able to kind of protect him a little bit, but they've got to stay attached to Frampton.
Off the turnover, here comes Ellis. Jumps it off. Beautiful pass and the easy layup for Fabio Basili.
A bit.
Great look on the back cut and the slam by Tyrone Marshall Jr. And he came off the bench, played 17 minutes, had modest points. There's the turnover. Taken away by Basili. Great move to get to the other side and lay it in. Cardinals with another takeaway and a chance to tie or take the lead. Louisville started the game missing 7 of 10. They've now hit 5 in a row and have taken the lead. To a very good Louisville team. He had modest numbers, 3 points in 16 minutes as a starter. At the other end, Jordan Wara lit him up for 32. He wants a better outcome here tonight.
We knew Stansbury would mix it up. Kenny Payne talked to his team about it in shoot-around today. They're prepared.
Well, McKnight grew up 30 miles east of here and was not recruited by Louisville. You know it means something when he comes into this building. The Hilltoppers are red and white. The Cardinals are red and black. Tough to tell them apart, especially if you're colorblind. I tell you what, you got to love the energy. Frampton got it. But part of it is that his weight ballooned in the offseason, and he is still trying to work himself back into that kind of shape. J.J. Traynor has his first 3.
But I love the play from Ellis on that one. You get the basketball to the hot guy.
Acott under control.
About how this game was going to be played. It was going to be physical. It was going to be competitive.
Ellis with a runner. Acott with the basketball, played his first 2 years at Arizona and a couple of years at Boise. His pass to the corner for a wide open look. Nothing but net for Jarius Hamilton. Sharp comes up to help, tries to recover but can't. Ellis able to get the bucket. He, to me, is the perfect UVA guy who's going to have a marvelous career there and be so versatile. Withers for 3. Are we allowed to talk about the Wildcats while we're here in Louisville?
Don't they play Louisville?
Well, they do. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't they have a game coming up between the two teams?
There's your guy from the left corner again.
For the Cards, if they can come up with a stop and possibly a score to end it.
And you know, Western Kentucky's going to have the ball in the hands of their first-team all-conference point guard, Davion McKnight, with a dozen. 5 seconds. Ellis runs into the 7-5 center, brings it back out. And it's a three at the buzzer. J.J. Traynor. Or at the end of the game when you're leading and you're not going to take a shot, you would pass to one of your teammates so they get the turnover.
They call it sabotage.
Huntley Hatfield, though, made a couple of them in the first half, misfires here in the second.
And you're okay with that shot if you're Kenny Payne, and you're not okay with the fact that McKnight gets to the basket whenever he wants.
This is a proud program with great tradition, although I was surprised, Corey. The Hilltoppers haven't been to the NCAA tournament now in 10 years. Huntley Hatfield
have come in and stepped it up, and now it's time for the starters to see if they can build on the lead.
Here's Lands for three. Got it!
Lands shooting 15% on the season, came in 3 for 20.
The look away pass and the flush. Here goes McKnight to work once again. Able to get back to his dominant left hand. Missed it. Goes again and is denied. Great hustle to save the ball in bounds.
To not give up on the play where Sidney Curry was a little nonchalant going for the basketball.
Here goes McKnight again. A little strong. Hamilton puts it back in.
And now they lead the second chance points battle 7-0. Louisville 0 second chance points in this game.
Ellis bounces through the leg to the big man for a layup. A nutmeg assist.
Even through the timeout once, he was running around on the floor looking for someone to hug. Goes 5-hole here.
To try and better defend Luke Frampton. He's only got the 2 made threes, got the ball now. Great pass on the cut by Hamilton.
Haven't been great on the offensive glass in this game, but have taken care of the defensive glass as McKnight comes up with the offensive board and now makes the advantage 9-0 for the Hilltoppers in second chance points.
Another wide open corner three for Louisville, and it goes down for Kamari Land. Every part of the rim, a little tap off the backboard, and this is the largest lead of the night, largest lead of the season for Louisville.
But the thing about this game really has been about Louisville and their shooting.
Off the steal, Sharp ahead to Hamilton. Finds the hustling teammate for the throwdown and the foul.
Well, we've got a number of NBA scouts in the building. We had a couple conversations earlier, and I'm assuming that he would be the guy they're here watching.
Well, that time scored right over him, and Mike James is letting the big fella hear it.
Maneuvers the basketball around to be able to finish.
Well, they had a pro day at Western Kentucky in the preseason for the pro scouts to come in.
I would have thought somebody would have been saying, hey, buddy, how about you go play with this round ball a little bit?
And he played a little varsity basketball, but not a lot.
Another turnover for the Cards. They haven't handled the basketball as well here in the second half as we saw in the first half. And it ends up being a three on the other end.
Lands his pass deflected by Sharp. Louisville keeps. Ellis puts it up and in.
Everyone's starting to get a little restless simply because the Cards have gotten a little sloppy on the offensive end of the floor.
Christian Lander, nice looking move in the paint.
Couple-hour trip down from Evansville.
You know who his football coach was at Western Kentucky?
I have absolutely no idea.
Sharp with the flush.
I always can rely on you for one great nugget each game.
I got that out of the way. Ellis is feeling it tonight. He's not in Springfield. Ellis, tough shot. Couldn't get the roll. Sidney Curry with the left hand. We don't really expect you to come up with that.
Not okay. Christian Lander
with 6 first-half points. Here he goes, working on Acock. Puts it up. And the follow slam. J.J. Traynor. Hamilton can't quiet the crowd. He grabs the rebound. And that is a pretty good answer. Well, Rick Stansbury repeatedly told us before and after shoot-around today, don't be fooled. Ellis plus the foul.
And now he'll most likely play a bigger role as this season goes along, because you see he's a mix-up from McKnight. He's more of a three-point shooter. Oh!
Coming out of nowhere is Hamilton. Withers with a clean look. Perfect.
If they can find consistency with him this season, it will help these Cards tremendously. Hamilton
got it. Withers into the lane. Had it knocked away. Louisville keeps. 5 seconds to shoot. Ellis right to the hole.
Recognizing he could beat his man off the dribble. No one at the rim to help with Sharp out of the game.
Emmanuel Acott. Yes, big answer at the other end. Sharp able to pull down the rebound.
I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Even though he doesn't come away with the 2 points, he does get the offensive board.
He's never been asked in his basketball career to do everything that Kenny Payne's asking him to do. Here goes McKnight, able to get to the basket and the foul. Time is of the essence for Western Kentucky. Nice English with the left hand. 23 points now for McKnight.
Kenny Payne just trying to coach this one to a win and help his team finish the game the right way. For Ellis in the first win for the Cards this season.
Frampton. In what has been the longest month and a half in the history of Louisville basketball, the Cardinals